Good morning, children. In the previous class, we learned about the sign conventions of the spherical mirrors. Okay. In that, we learned about all the rules and regulations of the sign conventions, and we learned about in detail we learned about the sign conventions of the concave mirror. Okay. Now look at here. Sign conventions are, okay. First one is that all the distances should be measured from the pole. All the distances should be measured from the pole. The second one is that the distances measured in the direction of the incident light should be taken as positive, and opposite to the direction of the incident light should be taken as the negative. Okay. Next, the third one is that all the distances which are above the principal axis should be taken as the positive, and all the distances which are below the principal axis are taken as the negative. Okay. In that already we learned about the concave mirrors. Now we'll be learning in detail about the sign conventions of convex mirror. Convex mirror. Okay. Normally the sign conventions of concave mirror are the sign conventions of the concave mirror are, okay, U is negative, V is negative, in the same way F is also negative. But only in the special case when the object is in between of the pole and the focal point, the V is positive. V is positive. Only in special case. In special case. Okay. In the same way, the sign conventions of the convex mirror. Okay, the sign conventions of the convex mirror. Just I am drawing up a figure of the convex mirror. Sign conventions of the convex mirror. Pole, focal point, center of curvature. Focal point, center of curvature. Okay. Just you take an object, any object, okay, any position. That means here for the convex mirror we are having of only two in the convex mirror we are having of only two positions, that is at infinity and between infinity and the pole. Therefore just I am taking off an object placed between infinity and the pole, that is I am placing of an object between C and F. Okay, right. Light ray travels parallel. Okay. It appears to pass through the focal point. We know that the image is formed between P and F. Now here where is the incident light? Here is the incident light. The direction of the incident light is this one. And here if you can see over here image is formed over here. Image is formed. Image. That is A dash B dash. Image is formed inside the mirror. Therefore here what is we have to measure only from the pole. Here in this case when we are measuring the object distance is taken as U. We should always measure from the pole. Therefore these two are they in the opposite direction or the same direction? Opposite direction. Therefore V is taken as a negative. Now see here, F is this side as well as this side, but here F we should take the other side. Therefore, and here F is, okay, F is, so see the direction of F. Here the direction of incident light is this side. The direction of we are measuring from the pole to the focal point. Therefore pole to focal point, it is the same direction. Therefore F is taken as same direction now. This direction and this direction both are the same. Therefore when both of them are same, the distance is measured in the direction of the incident light, then they are taken as positive. Okay. In the same way, what is V? Image distance. Image is here. Direction of the image here from pole. From pole we are measuring here to here. Therefore from here to here. Therefore V is positive. Okay, that means for a convex mirror, only U is negative. Only U is negative, and whereas F is positive, as well as the remaining V is also positive. Okay, that means here for a convex mirror only U is negative, the remaining all are positive. But whereas for the concave mirror, all the terms of the spherical mirror, all the terms are what? Negative. Okay, you should note down. Blindly we should remember that sign conventions of the concave mirror. If they say concave mirror, U is negative, V is negative, F is negative. But only in one case that V is positive. Only in one case, that is when the object is placed between of the pole and the focal points. But whereas in the convex mirror, only U is negative, remaining all are the positive. Okay, only U is negative, remaining all are the positive. That is about the sign conventions of the spherical mirrors. Okay, right. Next, the next one is that derivation of the magnification formula. Okay, magnification. What do you mean by the word called as magnification? Okay, normally magnified image. Magnified means enlarged, very bigger size image. Okay, magnified means very enlarged. Bigger size image is called as the what? Magnified image. Okay, right. Here we are having up a formula for magnification of the spherical mirror. Magnification. What does this magnification says that? Magnification says that HI means height of the image. HI by HO, that is height of the object. HI is the height of the image. HO is the height of the object. Is equals to minus V by U. Minus V by U. Magnification says that HI by HO is equals to minus V by U. Okay, where HI means height of the image. Height of the image. HO is height of the object. Height of the object. HO means height of the object. V is the image distance. V is the image distance. And U is the object distance. U is the object distance. Okay. Now next I will explain that how do we get this formula. Okay. For this, here, see here, if we take a concave mirror, okay, focal point, center of curvature. Let us take an object which is above the principal axis, that is beyond the center of curvature. Let us take this is the object. Now, okay, a light ray travels parallel to the principal axis. After reflection, it passes through the focal point. Passes through the focal point. The second one, the fourth rule I am using here. Okay, where the image is formed? The image is formed between F and C. Okay, the image is formed between the focal point and the center of the curvature. Okay, let us take this as the height of the object, that is HO. This is the height of the image, HI. Okay, now I am taking this as I dash. This as O dash, O dash, O dash and I dash. Okay, O dash is the height of the object. O dash is the height of the object. Height of the object. I dash is the height of the image. height of the image. Okay, this is P. PO is the object distance. Object distance, that is U. Okay, PI is the image distance. PI is the image distance. Image distance, that is equals to V. Okay, now let us see here, Nana. Okay, look at here. Consider an triangle. Consider the triangle POO dash. Here we are considering of the triangle POO dash. POO dash and PII dash. PII dash. Consider the triangle POO dash and PII dash. Here, as the light ray is incident on the pole, the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of the reflection, theta theta. Here, therefore, let us take tan theta. Tan theta. Tan theta is equals to OO dash by PO. OO dash, that is opposite side. Opposite side for this angle is OO dash, and the adjacent side is tan theta is equals to opposite side by adjacent side. What is the opposite side here? OO dash is the opposite side, and here PO is the adjacent side. Okay, PO is the adjacent side. Next, second one. Consider the triangle. Consider the triangle PII dash. PII dash. Okay, from this tan theta is equals to here opposite, that is I dash by PI. I dash by PI. Okay, now after this, just look at here. Okay, I dash. Here tan theta, here also tan theta. Therefore, these two are equal. That means here tan theta both are equal. LHS are equal. Therefore, RHS also can be equal. Therefore, we can write it as OO dash by PO. OO dash by PO is equals to I dash by PI. I dash by PI. Okay, I dash by PI. Therefore, here we can write, if we transpose this to the other side, that means PI goes over here, PI by PO is equals to I dash by O dash. Okay, I dash by O dash. Here we can write it as PI by PO is equals to PI going that side, O dash coming here. I dash by O dash is equals to PI by PO. PI by PO is equals to I dash by O dash. Therefore, I dash is nothing but HI. O dash is nothing but the HO. That is equals to PI is the image distance, normally V. PO is the object distance, that is U. Applying of sign conventions. Okay, applying the sign conventions. Sign conventions. Okay, what are the sign conventions of the concave mirror? The sign conventions of concave mirror are U is negative, V is negative, F is also negative. Okay, therefore here height of the image is below the principal axis, therefore minus HI. Height of the object is above the principal axis, that is HO is equals to object distance U. U is here object distance for a concave mirror, U is negative, V is also negative. Therefore, minus minus cancel. Here we get HI by HO is equals to U by V. Okay, HI by HO is equal, V by U. Minus V by minus U. We get V by U minus HI. Therefore, here we get Hi by HO is equals to minus transposing this side we get minus V by U. This is how we get the derivation for the magnification formula. Okay. Therefore, what is the magnification? Hi by HO is equals to minus V by U. Hi by HO is equals to minus V by U. You should remember, all should remember the magnification formula. That is, magnification formula states that, okay, the ratio of the height of the image to the height of the object, the ratio of the height of the image to the height of the object, okay, is equals to the ratio of the negative ratio of the height of the image to the height of the object distance, height of the here, the ratio of the height of the object to the height of the height of the image to the height of the object is equals to the negative ratio of the height of the image distance to the height of the object distance. Okay, right. This is the magnification formula. Here magnification not only gives the, okay, note, magnification not only gives that whether it is enlarged image or enlarged image, it also gives that whether it is a magnified image or enlarged image. That means here, if magnification, normally it is denoted by M. Magnification is represented by small m. Okay, magnification is represented by small m. Okay, small m. Okay, if the small m is equal to 0, then size of the object is equal to the size of the image. Size of the object is equal to size of the image. If magnification is less than 1, okay, if it is less than 1, magnification if it is equal to 1, the size of the object is equal to the size of the image. The magnification is equal to 1, then the size of the object is equal to the size of the image. It's not 0, it is 1. Okay. Next one is that this, the magnification is less than 1. The magnification, if it is less than 1, then size of the image is less than size of the object. Okay. The size of the object. And if m is greater than 1, then size of the image is greater than size of the object. Okay, this you should note down. Very, very important, that if m is equals to 1, the size of the image, first we write as size of the image is equal to the size of the object. The size of the image is equal to the, we are saying about the image. The size of the image is equal to size of the object. If m is less than 1, the size of the image is less than the size of the object. If m is greater than 1, size of the image is greater than the size of the object. This is about the magnification. The remaining we will be learning in the next class. Thank you.